of my friends say, girl, you better take care.
Well, hello, Step community. Now, a lot of times when we're getting ready to start the little show for you guys, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reminds me of this world. Seems like every morning you get up, and it's a countdown for life. What are you going to face? It's like an explosion. It's getting ready to come. Are you going to make it out there when you go home and come back? Are your kids going to be safe? Is your soulmate going to be safe? The narrative is being pushed every day, and it's terrible. And if y'all don't think it's not affecting a lot of people walking up in schools and restaurants and malls and stores and at red lights just capping the food. Boom! You know, life is not worth a plum nickel. And it's so sad. And the Democrats are not only affecting people that are following them, but not only that, Biden should have treason on him. Kamala Harris should have it on him. Jill, Pelosi, everybody that stood up for letting all these people in bed in America, and they're emptying out the jail systems, everything, having a clean city. For years, America fought war, which I don't understand. And we go back over and rebuild cities. Make them better than what we were. We got potholes, we got bridges that are hanging on by a thread, airports that need to be extended, new runways put down, schools that need to be brought up and made better, computers, everything that we need. And we used to run it. We ran the show. We took care of people. So y'all can't relate, or my younger group of people, young Big Papa's a little bit stretching out there. Head is 66, is still fine as ever. Thank you. Still sexy as ever. I can't. Thank you. But you know, it's, man, so much have changed. Man, if I didn't have some prayer and some groundedness to get on, I'd be lost. Back in the day, I never heard of Itachi. Never heard of no Zenas. Never heard of a hibachi. I ain't all these weird names. We are buying almost 100% of what the Japanese are making. None of that stuff's our own. Everything from China, from Uganda, from Thailand. And back then, we had Montgomery Ward's, we had Sears and Roebuck's, we had GET, General Electric, Kenmore. I mean, solid American companies. Yeah, they're a little bit higher, but you know, if you needed a product, you could get it, and they last for years. America didn't create throwaway products. Every year now, you got to get a new phone just about every year. I bought a new laptop, $1,400. Started using it, it was out of date. Sat for about 8 months. Didn't need it right then, it was on sale, I figured I'd get it. Wrong! Can't buy electrical equipment like that. Because, oh, you need this now, you need this now, you need that now. Oh, this Windows is up, that Windows is up. It's a nightmare. And it is progressing just that fast. And we are left holding the loophole. It's not about Americans anymore. It's not. I mean, common sense, look at it. It's not about us. We're at an overall wedge right now where we're being squeezed in from all angles. And my people, if you don't wake up, I don't believe in all that prejudice junk. I don't care what nationality, color, skin you are. If we don't wake up, you're in the poor class. We're losing ground. And we're losing it every day. Every day we wake up. If you're American, nobody's on your side. Not in government. You know what I'm saying? Because every day you look at these Dollar Tree Akeem and Pelosi and Crockett, Wilson, Waters. I mean, we go on and on. Every day yelling and screaming like this stupid bill that they got. They got mad at Schumer for passing it. And I think he did the right thing. Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, Schumer. You can go back and look at the old tapes. You should not use the government as a shutdown. Fund the American people and keep them going. That's all change. And stupidity always circle around me. When I can't figure something out, I'm puzzled. I beat my brain out trying to figure it out, what is, give me a plausible reason. Why are we doing this? And you signed this bill 13 times. Nothing new added to it. Let's just keep the government going. And you can't even do that for the American people? Huh, Schumer? Akeem, I don't even want to call his name. I didn't want to waste my time with that dude. ABC, his own channel, caught him in lie after lie. It's the Republicans' fault because we don't want to keep the government open. Not one time they will address it. Well, yeah, we signed it 13 times. But now I want to show my power and show ALC that, hey, I'm the man. Hatred comes from all angles. Y'all think you're safe doing that? There are a lot of people you're hurting. And it ain't no Republicans. It's not them. I want y'all to hear that. Not that I'm sucking up behind Republicans. Hey, I'm hitting you with natural born facts. Like Mike Johnson said, it's nothing else for him to do. So same ruling, same law. Let's just extend the government out. And we'll work on the issues that you guys have. Keep funding the government. I put on a little rant and a little rave here about 6-7 podcasts back. If you want to secede, go with Trump. If you want common sense, go with Trump. If you want some survival in the land, go with Trump. He ain't perfect about everything. But you know what? He ain't a coward. He ain't two-faced. And he ain't a hypocrite. We mandated him to do something when he went in there. My God, he laying it down like Alan Carpenter. He doing the thing. With all the opposition, he's doing it. It says a lot. They're shooting at him, trying to destroy his family. Imagine opposition that whole family is living under. Not just Donald Trump, his wife. That's a strong-knitted family, because most people are scoop. That's enough to make divorce come, kids dislike, but he's got unity. And he's showing every day what a man does when he takes the lead of his family. They don't want to leave you, they want you to lead them. They know they can come home. And Big Daddy got it. He's got an answer for it. He ain't too proud to find out what the answer is, if he need be. And all I'm saying is, people, Stale community loves you. We're reaching out to you. And we hear every day. I was sick a while back. I can still hear it in my voice a little bit. But that's the only time I remember taking off. Because I don't want my community looking at me saying, oh, it's just a fly-by-night thing. He was here and he's gone. No, I am targeting not just my people, but everybody who wants to have an open ear to succeed. We still can do it, but we're going to have to make some wise choices and understand what's going on. Do you know that I don't know how y'all feel about it, leave a comment. But do you know that we living under pressure every day, y'all? And y'all might ask why. Take a look. It's imperative, it's important that you keep this ball rolling. J.D. Vance, when Trump gets ready to retire, man's on point. He is on point. And he don't take no crap. He does it in a very subtle way, calm way, but oh boy, got your moment. Clear brain. Awesome. If we don't get him in there, people listen to the threats. People who like Donald Trump, people who went with Donald Trump, people who like religion, people who care about doing right, all those who think it's fair to get immigrants out of here who are not vetted and not part of America, people burning flags and stuff like that. Omar and all of those people who are stressing that they don't care about America. It's all about the people. Get out. We need to get them out, weed them out. And I am on the side of common sense. I don't have to do it for Donald Trump. I do it for myself. That if people genuinely don't like something, they're not for it no kind of way. And every day that threat prevails over us. You got somebody threatening you, talking about, boy, we get in there, we gonna get all of y'all. That's a threat. I mean, you can't have free speech. You can't be you. So you got to think about it. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like thinking about what you're going to do to me. Like I told y'all, too fat to run, too big to be scared. Let's get it on. And I ain't talking propaganda. Yeah, my record shows it. I ain't talking propaganda. I ain't proud of it. But you don't do that to people. You casing me out, you casing fellow Americans out as a target. And you have flashbacks. Am I the next Charlie Kirk? Because somebody don't like what you're saying. Somebody don't agree with what you're saying. And every day, if you ain't praying, I advise you to pray. There's reason why demons don't want you to pray. Because it's real. Jesus is coming. The signs from Genesis to Revelation are popping up right and left. And he can't avoid it. He can't evade it. There are, you want to see something that's, amazing? Jehovah God can have a small storm hit. All their tanks, all their military shells, all the helicopters, all the troops on the ground, just like that. When do you think it's going to happen? Jehovah God gets angry, sends his son here to do a little reckoning. Can't stop God. And this is normal. It says this in the Bible, that they would turn and they would shun God, just like Jesus Christ was when he was here on earth. And if you're following in Jesus' footsteps, you would be repeatedly done the same way. That there'll be a separation in the nations. There'll be a separation in the people. Are we not getting that? So these signs are vivid. Where the rich is, the rich will get richer, the poor get poorer. And as that poor get poorer, you can't feed your family. You can't put gas in your car. You can't pay your insurance, your child's sick. And there's no way for you to get around. Remember Eddie Murphy's movie, where they took a poor person on the street, gave him money, made him feel like he was important, helped him to play the role. Another guy that was rich became a bum. Everything was taken from him. That happens. A lot of people, oh, I'm going to be all right, I'm fine. You ever sat down and thought about, what if you had no water? What if you had no food? What if you didn't have a roof on your head? You got daughters, you want to protect them. You got a wife, you want to protect her. Can't do it. Do you think that'll drive that man to do something? A good man. You think it'll drive him to do something? That's what the Democrats are talking about doing when they come back. And sometimes I don't think people get that subtle image in their mind. Just how far they, look at what they're doing now. Just how far they take this. So I was hitting on it a little bit, but I don't hit long about preparing yourself. People, I mean that. Get your little land. You ain't got to go out there, you ain't got a ton of money, you have to go out there and get 300 acres. Get your half acre, get you an acre. Get it out where you can grow. Get some hogs, get some chickens. That's why a lot of these home acreage shows, I know people watching because their numbers up high. And I'm glad to see that. Never jealous of another man. Very happy to see that, because that means that people thinking. This is trucking time, y'all. Like I told you before in about 10, 12 podcasts back, I've got friends. I made a lot of money on trucking. Friends who've done exceptionally well. And they paid their homes off in 8 years, 10 years. Because we were rolling before we got all the immigrants and stuff in here, didn't have license, killing people and stuff. Just ruined it. Doing loads for super cheap because it's 10 or 12 of them in one house. So a normal load that would pay you $2,500, they do it for $250. We can't function with that. There ain't enough fuel. What does the broker say? They break it down. Oh, it don't care to me. As long as we get it, we'll take that chance. They don't even check for license. They don't check to see if the guy can read. Here's your paperwork. Get out of here. Look at the repercussion it's having. Innocent people, day and night, getting killed. Gave trucking a bad name. Just like Hell's Angels on a motorcycle group. I met a Hell's Angel guy when I was driving. Helped him on the side of the road. Mean, long hair, beard, got the big trucker's wallet, big old knife on his side, bike had a flat tire. It was getting dark. I had a flat bed trailer, a low deck. That's a trailer that drops down low. I only had one tractor on it. He had a long ways to go. That's where you got to go, man. He mentioned where he had to go. I saw the logo, Hell's Angel. And you got anybody you can call? He said, well, the most closest person I got that I can call right now is in a group about 150 miles away. I was going to make this trip and put new tires and stuff on the bike. Just got it tuned, built the motor. We just sitting there talking and had a flat tire. So I told him, I said, I have a couple boards on there. We can put it on there and tie it down if you need be. That's up to you. As I'm going to tell you right now, I don't trust you that well, but I'll help you. And he looked at me and he said, I appreciate it. He said, before you look at me like I'm a piece of S and so forth, you know how they talk, but he said, a black man out of everybody stopping on the road to give me a hand. Load the bike up. Him and I became the best of friends. I didn't want nothing. He wanted to give me something. Plenty of money he had on him. I told him, pass it down the road. You see somebody else sitting there, somebody else stranded, before they get in trouble, somebody harm them, help them out. We still talk to this day. That happened 25 years ago. Just out of one bit of kindness. Just because somebody's different or just because somebody don't look like you, or just because somebody don't talk like you, or just because somebody may have bad talk around them and you're intimidated by them. They're still a human being. Now don't get yourself in trouble where you don't get harmed. I have enough sense to figure out I'm not going to go out there and help some criminal or somebody who I don't know. But I got enough sense to bend over backwards and help my brother. And I'm glad I did it. Was it a risk? Maybe a little bit. But I opened up the book. Because if I'd been out there and needed help out there by myself, I come loaded with Freddie, but it'd be enough of them coming, I might run out of Freddie, what Freddie need to work with. And that's going to take a lot of them to do that. But there's always that cause, and I don't miss because I just can't feel wasting something good. See, y'all see I'm a little touched. But anyway, I just wanted to put that story across there. And unity is found in by believing and treating another human being, as the Bible says, as you want to be treated. Blacks are in the 3% deficit with wealth. I'm going to talk a little bit about that later. But I think whites and blacks are in the 3% deficit of survival. Because look at what the government's doing. We can't survive. You don't keep feeding the money tree, it dies. You put a tree in the ground, you don't water it, nurture it, or if it doesn't rain, put the wood chips around it, till it gets strong roots. And they were going on, and even then, if it's a drought, it could die. Big tree, 25, 30 years old. So if we don't nurture things and invest and put our time in it, it can die. And living every day in this world with the threat glooming over your head. This is what the Democrats are doing. Any day now you can wake up, we're going to shut the government down. What do? They got money. They've taken money from us for years. Millions and millions of dollars. And they don't care what happens to us. Y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Comment back to me. Let me know what you think. Like I say, you can always hit my email up or just comment back on X or YouTube or however you want to do it on all of them. Share this channel with everybody. Subscribe to it because we want to build the channel and get the algorithm going. And please, y'all, try and look at the channel all the way through. We care about you. We love you. And I'll see y'all on the next one.